and welcome in. Hope everyone is doing well. Positive healing vibes to all the subscribers, the viewers, and the world out there. Today we're looking into Capricorns inside of their mind reading for the upcoming energy. Now, please keep in mind, guys, the messages here on YouTube are general, meaning they're not going to resonate every time with every person. It's really about the title. If there's something in the title resonating, there's most likely going to be something in the message. For information on rituals, ritual kits, personal readings, it's all linked below in the description box. And if you like the vibe, how I interpret the cards, you're more than welcome to subscribe to the channel. Everyone's welcome here, and it does help to set intentions for future messages. So Capricorn, in this message, we're going to tap into your energy, your person's energy, and we're going to see what's challenging the two of you. Then we're going to dive a little bit deeper into your person's mind. And in this portion of the message, we'll look at what their perception of you is, what their perception of the challenge is, anything that's hidden that you need to be made aware of, and their true intentions moving forward. I'm going to clarify throughout the message. I'll pull a few cards at the end for advice. If it's something you're interested in, you're more than welcome in joining us. So let's dive in, Capricorn, and see what we can see for your upcoming energy. Most important message here for Capricorn Spirit. What do my Capricorn friends need to know? What do they need to see through this upcoming energy? Please and thank you. Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords with the Lovers. Capricorn. This is like a new beginning with a person who you have a spiritual connection with. And we'll see how all of this plays out into the reading. But it's almost like you guys have just recently met, but feel like you've known each other longer. We'll see how this all plays out into the message here for you, Capricorn. King and Queen of Pentacles. We're going to clarify as we go through the energy that's coming out here, that's presenting in this message. You and this person are both going through something similar, okay? You recently experienced some sort of ending where it was an uphill battle with a person in your life that you thought that you were going to have a future with, but ultimately this came crashing down. And same with this person. Like they were in a relationship that was toxic as well and withdrew. I honestly feel like they haven't, because they're not showing a Ten of Swords or a death energy. They have the Nine of Wands, which is like giving this person another try, another try, another try. So they haven't come to the point of this is like burdensome yet. But I feel here like the cycle is closing out with this world energy, okay, in the process of. So let's clarify. Definitely feel like there is an intense connection. You and this person maybe keep things on a friendly level at this particular moment in time. It's like friends, but growing into something more because of that spiritual union there. Knight of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, and the Ten of Swords for Capricorn. Please and thank you. You see? I definitely feel like whatever it is, Capricorn, that you've recently walked away from, this was a karmic connection. Now, I know the devil energy is Capricorn's card, but in this context, I feel like this is referring to what it is that you're letting go. Okay. And the devil energy is also that karmic connection, that karmic energy. Now, your person, the King of Wands, the Hermit with the Nine of Wands. So they're dealing with fire energy. It's really hard to release that, a person like that, because they hold on and their energy is kind of like go with the flow. So if this person pushes them away, they wait for them to return. I do feel like this is changing, okay? And a lot of it has to do with the meeting between you and them. But this chapter is closing out, the cycle is complete. For their person may know about you and them meeting. At the very least, they feel this energetic pull. Okay? So just be mindful of that. But I do feel like there is a need to lean into that intuitive sense. Trust your intuition. The reason why you and this person met is because your lives are going to start clearing the way for this union to come together. So you have already recently gone through a difficult ending. They're going to get to a point where this is too much and they're going to walk away. And that's when you and this person are going to be able to come together to find a common ground. You can start preparing for that now if this is something that you feel is resonating for you. Now, obviously, this is a general reading. So if you feel like this is resonating, Capricorn, get a personal reading. Reach out, get a personal reading. See if this twin flame energy comes out for you in a personal message. Okay? I do feel like you and this person just automatically felt drawn to one another and maybe couldn't even understand why. That lover's energy over there is why. So let's dive a little bit deeper into this person's mind. See what their perception of you is in this energy. What is Capricorn's person's perception of Capricorn? So you may have told this person, you and this person may have had a conversation. If not, they feel energetically like you guys are mirroring one another. I do feel like one of you are aware of this spiritual union or this energetic pull more than the other. But they perceive you as what it really is. Okay? Having withdrawn from a relationship that wasn't serving your highest good and focusing inward on yourself. Having patience with yourself, having patience with the process. I feel like they perceive this as you're purposely keeping this on a friendly level. This very well could be you, Capricorn, that is aware of this union. So let's look at this person's perception of the challenge. With Capricorn, please and thank you. Again, even though there's a spiritual union, you and this person are just friends. So there's a draw to one another, but not acting on it. You see what I mean? The King of Swords, the Hanged Man, and the Ace of Swords. So this is an energy of just being very practical air energy with that King of Swords, but ultimately it's like there's an understanding here that there's some changes that need to be made before this union can come together. They're looking at this very straightforward. The Hanged Man tells me that there are changes that are currently being made, perspectives that are being shifted through this process. Leaning in, trusting intuition is important. But ultimately just looking at this very straightforward, very practically. What's hidden here? And I want to say it's this person. Intuitively feels like there's more to this, but there's a pause. It is Mercury retrograde right now as I'm recording this video. And so in that pause, in that retrograde energy, it's really a time for planning. It's really a time for getting clear on bigger picture visions, realigning where do we want to focus our energy, so that way when Mercury goes direct and the energy loosens up, we can shoot forward. You see what I mean? So how does that play out in relationships? Well, if you feel like there's an energetic tie, like there is a spiritual union here, you can prepare your life for you and this person to get closer together by removing friends, family members, maybe exes that were just lingering, and setting boundaries with those people. Like, hey, I'm preparing to meet somebody new in my life. And it doesn't necessarily have to be specifically this person. But when we want to attract new relationships, we have to make space for that. It's almost like when we buy a new car, we have to make space for that. Clear out our driveway, maybe clear out our garage, make space, get rid of an old car or two. Intuitively, this person feels like there's something here, but there's a pause. I also feel with the Six of Pentacles, this is reciprocity, but this is also an energy of mirroring. So I feel like you and this person are mirroring one another. And so with that, it's almost like having patience with each other through this process. It's a very calm, subdued energy. So I know you guys are just friends, but is there something more that's brewing under the surface? Let's take a look at what this person's true intentions are moving forward in this energy, please and thank you, Spirit. Two of Pentacles, Nine of Wands, the Emperor. It's like everything is up in the air because there's, well, obviously it's Mercury retrograde, but somebody's indecisive about where they perceive their future headed. Okay. If this is you, Capricorn, it's okay to wait. If there's any questioning, always wait. Okay. But here's what I will say. If you want new love in your life, you're going to have to make room for that. So if there's any, and I feel like this is coming out for a reason, if there's any relationships that you're holding on to that you've already made a decision that that's not going to work, but maybe still entertaining, new love isn't going to come in until you cut those old lingering past relationships off. Does it make sense? Like, you have to make space for this person to come into your life. So let's pull a few cards for your advice, because I feel like there's definitely an energy of mourning a loss here. The Nine of Wands, an indecisive type of an energy. And the only way that you're going to get in a more stable position is to gain internal clarity. That's what the purpose of the void is, guys. So, advice, guidance moving forward. Thank you guys again for all the love and the support. For information on rituals, for ritual kits, for personal readings, it's all linked below in the description box. And if you found the message was helpful, if it's resonating, please give it a thumbs up or comment below how it was helpful, how it was resonating. You never know how your story could help another person. Also, guys, if you find the messages helpful or resonating for you, a thumbs up is very much appreciated. So the Five of Swords, the Ten of Pentacles, the World, the Page of Cups. The reason why this is at a standstill, you and this person may feel drawn to one another, but you're still just friends. The indecisive energy. Okay, so there's no internal clarity on the future or where this is headed. But there's also a closing out of a chapter that's happening for both of you, because there's mirroring that's coming out in this message. This is happening for both of you. So one of two things could happen. You could stay in this energy and not make any changes and continue down the path like nothing ever happened. You didn't hear this message. Or you can start clearing the closet in a proverbial sense, and maybe in a practical sense, I don't know. You can start clearing out your closet and making space for this person to come into your life a little bit closer. But it's up to you. Again, like a decision, the ball, a lot of these cards also are emulating a choice, a decision, this or that, the past or the future. And really having an internal understanding on what is in alignment with what I want for my future. Or who, what type of partner do I envision myself? Maybe it's neither. But I honestly feel here, Capricorn, there's one particular person in your life that you're energetically drawn to, and maybe you can't explain it, maybe you can. But I'm here to tell you there's a spiritual union, and that's why you're always drawn to this person. So hopefully that gives you a little bit more insight on that relationship. Do with it what you will. But if you and that person can get closer together, it can be something beautiful. Let's pull out Romance Angels. Thank you guys again for all the love and the support. If you're still here, you found the message was helpful, let's do a green heart for your heart chakra. True love. This is a romance of a lifetime. Then we have trust. The situation is calling for you to have faith. And attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Capricorn. I feel like that's a good solid message coming out. The main energy that's present is a person that's in your life that you have this intense connection with, but not pursuing. And if you were to take the steps towards this person, you may find it a beautiful thing, but the ball's in your court. I do feel like this person is in alignment with what you want for your future, but you have to make that decision in your mind as well. So Capricorn, thank you guys again for all the love and the support, for liking, for subscribing, for sharing the content. You guys are all amazing. I hope the message was helpful for you, and I look forward to reading your cards again soon. Namaste.